What is going on YouTube? Is FlopFish here, and welcome to the final roster update in my NHL 13 Hut career. More than likely, at least, things happen and it changes because the last video was actually supposed to be my last roster update or team build, whatever you want to call it. But as of right now, I think it's pretty safe to say this is probably my final one with me moving in a few weeks and not going to have any time to play. But anyways, without further ado, let's go and get into the jerseys. So we got the SC Burn home jersey and the sick away jersey with the screaming bear or whatever. So definitely two of my favorite jerseys there. They definitely beat out the one I had, the green one I had. Not by much, but I did like the SC Burn home jersey with that nice bear claw on the front of it. Just looks so sick, and the back's really nice too. And then the logo is going to be actually the logo of my green jersey. I believe it's Karlovy Vary or something like that. And awesome logo, sick logo actually. The team is called the Energy, and it's awesome. It's just an awesome logo, so really like using that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into, I guess, the best team. I don't know what to dub this. I guess I'll call it the End because, you know, it is the End team. And I already named it that actually. Wow. So we're going to start it off with Team of the Year Ovechkin, Team of the Year Stamkos, and Team of the Year Kane on the first line. A lot of people will probably ask, why three snipers? Again, I tried them out with different playmakers, and yes, I do have the playmakers equally matched to go up with these guys, but nothing beat the three of them together, surprisingly. They all have really good hands, so they all actually have 99 hands. They're all fast. They all have great shots. Ovechkin and Stamkos are pretty good at checking. Kane's really good at getting a puck up and down the ice, and they work really well together. So that's why they're all kind of together. Kane's more like a playmaker on this line that can score the clutch goals. Stamkos is again more like a playmaker, and then Ovechkin's kind of the true sniper on this line for me. So that's kind of the thought process and build behind them. They just play really well together for whatever reason. Doesn't matter that they're in 87 chemistry, they play better than that, so that's why that line's like that. Anyways, on to defense here. The first pairing, we got Star of the Week Chara. I think you guys all know how he is with him being an absolute monster. Again, beast shot, beast hands, beast skating, beast... Well, his skating's kind of slow, to be honest, for an 88, but his checking makes up for it because he takes up about 3/4 of the ice, and if he hits someone, they're going back to their own zone from my blue line. So, absolute monster there. I'm pretty happy to have him. Then on the right side, we're going to have Erik Karlsson, regular, and I actually pulled him from a pack a while ago, so this guy is only mine, and I'm the only owner of him. And he's been a pretty solid player for me. You know, provides good checking, good hands, and good shot and skating, and just really complements Chara pretty well. And in net, we went back to Team of the Week, Ben Bishop, who is a freak of nature and is very, very, very tall, and he is good in net. So that's why he is back in my net for me. And yeah, so let's move on to the second line here. And I told you I had the playmakers for them. We have Team of the Year Kadri on the left wing, Star of the Week 92, Evgeny Malkin at center, and then Team of the Year Zetterberg on the right side. Again, beast of a team here, beast of a line combination. Very fast, and again, they play better like this than with the proper chemistry on them, which is kind of weird. But again, I just like the way they feel like this. They just feel a little bit faster, and the passes seem to connect more. And honestly, their shots are better. I say Kadri is probably the sniper of this actually, and then Malkin and Zetterberg are the two main playmakers. But again, all these guys, this line probably scores more goals than my top line. It's just a very, very beast line overall. And the Malkin's actually an extremely, extremely rare card, and he's going to go for a lot in the trading block. So, yeah. Anyways, on defense, we have Team of the Year Pietrangelo and then regular Letang. Both are very, very solid. Team of the Year Pietrangelo is just one of the best overall defensemen at everything. He's fast. His shot is absolutely insane. Good checking, good hands, good defensive skills. Everything about him makes him a very solid defenseman. Chris Letang complements him very well, and he knows how to score the clutch goal, so that's kind of why he's there, just in case I need that clutch goal. He also is good at deking and at the first outlet pass, which I find very rare. There's a few players in this game who I really like that first outlet pass from. Carlson being one of them, Letang being the other, and then actually both of my third pairing defensemen being the other two. I really think they provide the best first passes in this game, for me at least, and it might be a placebo thing, but again, kind of cool. Backup goalie, Star of the Week Subban, who I was recommended by Dobbs and a couple other people, saying he's an absolute monster. And while he hasn't been like, oh my goodness, he's such an amazing goalie, he's definitely been a brick wall back there. He'll have games where he just steals everything. Then he'll have games where he lets in a couple beach balls. But my offense is able to overcome the beach balls normally. So luckily haven't had any issues with him in net. Now onto the third line here. This guy always finds his way back onto my best team builds, which is Team of the Year Kunitz. And again, absolute monster. I just enjoy every little facet of the game about him. And great deking, great shot, great hands, great checking. Again, one of the best overall players in this game. His deking is very, very underrated. And he complements Team of the Year Getzlaf really, really, really well. Not as well as Team of the Star of the Week Hossa, who I would have really liked to have here. But again, complements Getzlaf pretty well, and Kunitz would have been on the third line regardless, so that's why he's there. And Team of the Year Getzlaf, imagine a fast skating Chara that's really good at faceoffs, which Chara actually is, and a wicked shot and a forward. So that's kind of what Getzlaf is. He's a monster in this game, and he's a very, very good third line center. One of the best third line centers I've ever had. Then you got Kopitar, Stanley Cup edition on the fourth or third line on the right side. I actually didn't get a change position card because I just didn't want to spend the pucks on it. And, fairly solid stats again, solid checking. And his checkings actually seems to be higher than an 88 in this game. Same with his shot in hands and his skating, actually. His skating seems to be brought up playing with these guys. So he goes really well on this line. So I'm pretty happy to have them all together. Then my third pairing, the pairing that's been with me through it all is Ekman-Larsson regular and Nick Schultz regular. Again, this Ekman-Larsson, probably most of the games played will be mine. I'd say probably all of those, like a good portion of those would be mine, not including the ones that I actually played with once before that. But again, beast player for me, and he's probably one of my highest scoring players. Same with Nick Schultz. I think Nick Schultz has been mine the whole way. No, he has not been. I lied there again. But he's been mainly mine the whole way. I've played a ton of games with him, and he just seems to rack up points and score goals, do everything. He's actually really, really, really fast. Same with Ekman-Larsson. And again, they go really well on this team. And Ekman-Larsson's actually on my second power play unit. Despite having better defensemen out there, I feel like he's a better choice. So again, my favorite pairing in NHL 13 throughout the entire time for defense is these two, hands down. That is my all-time favorite pairing, probably in any NHL game I have played. They are so good. And then onto the fourth line, we have regular Parise. This is just the free pack version, Stanley Cup one from the start of the game. With Legend 91 Gretzky and Michael Grabner, Star of the Week. Again, Grabner, absolute monster, very fast, scores a lot of goals for me. Gretzky gets the puck to him fairly easily. And Parise, again, just really good at distributing the puck. These two guys just distribute the puck to Grabner, and they actually are also a very good shutdown line. They are a very good north-south line, but yeah. So that's this team. That's kind of how it shakes down. I think I've only lost like one game with them in about 15 or so or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. And I actually really enjoyed it. But anyways, guys, these guys are pretty much done. They're going to be featured in a trade day upcoming today. Or, well, a while ago, I guess. I'm doing the trade day today, but this video will be uploaded a few days away from now. And I'm just doing this now so you guys can kind of see what my final team build was. And yeah, so anyways, guys, that's kind of how it all shakes down here. Again, very, very, very beast lineup. Very, very happy to say this is my final lineup here. A lot of players that I have a lot of memories with and a lot of good moments. And while it'll be sad to see them go, it'll kind of be like one of those happy, sad endings. But yeah, anyways, guys, as always, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like. And again, I won't be uploading a lot of hut stuff during the next few weeks. I won't be doing actually really anything until probably late August, early September. Just depends on how stuff goes. I'm going to be busy moving again, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so as always, take it easy and peace out.